Hi peeps, I just thought I'd do a unboxing video of the Apple AirPods and the Apple AirPod Pro because I've just received them, and I thought it'd be useful for people who may be interested in getting some. So I thought I'd do a bit of a side-by-side comparison and people can understand what they're getting. So let's try and do it. So these are the boxes. So you can see this was the old original, my original Apple AirPods. So these are actually old. This box and the Pros is obviously much thicker, a bit of a bigger box. AirPod Pro on the side with some funky open the plastic ease business, and that's about it. So let's crack on and get it open. Just unraveled the plastic. I thought I'd do this live on camera rather than do it myself. Come here, bugger. Okay, so right, open this. So same old Apple literature that, let's be honest, nobody bothers reading, that you get. And there they are, the new Apple AirPod Pros. So the beautiful, weird, pointless piece of paper that they stick around. I'm sure there's a point, but you know, I think it's pointless. So first impression, nice. Okay, so the case feels a lot smaller in your hand, and I'd say a tiny bit heavier. So side by side, that's them side by side. Quite similar actually. It's almost like it's the same case, just the other way around. So if I put them that way on top of each other, you can see they're almost identical, just a different orientation. Look at that. That's quite interesting. But you can see that they're definitely thicker. It's like a bit more of a bulgy case. So if I open the old schools, these are the old schools, and these are the new buggers. There you go. They look quite nice. They definitely look chunkier. So let's pull this out. Yeah, definitely. This piece is definitely a lot more chunky than the original. So I'll open those as well. Sorry about the bad camera. I'm trying to do this one-handed. So those are them side by side. That's a complete redesign. Complete redesign. It's a completely different shape, much bigger. So let's pull this one out and compare that as well against its equivalent. Okay, so there you go. You can see much shorter, but definitely fatter. Much shorter, fatter, but you've got the piece that digs in your ears. But a nice design, I must admit. It is very nice. And I'm going to put them in my ear in a few minutes and tell you how that feels. Before I do that, let's have a quick look at the cases again. And the case is pretty much the same. Comes with a wireless charging case out the box, which is nice, rather than an extra £80 or whatever they charge Apple. This is the original. So nice. That's it. That's what they look like physically. Let's see what they're like in the ear. All right, guys, time to look at my ears, which is, you know, I don't want to do it, but it's the only way I can do this review, to be fair. So I've put both in, old and new, so you can have a quick comparison. So let's have a look at old. Let's have a look at new. That's new, which I think is quite nice. And I'm trying to look at it myself. I'll stretch out a little bit so you don't have, you know, all the blemishes on my skin. And that's old. So old does look a bit long and funky. New looks a bit neater, and definitely fits a hell of a lot more snug in your ear. This feels like, yeah, you know, with a bit of a tug, bit of a knock, it will pop out. This, on the other hand, bit of a tuck, bit of a pop, bit of a push. It feels like it will hold on a lot better. Fits a bit neater. Yeah, it's not bad actually. It's quite nice. I think I prefer them. I definitely think I prefer them. Really nice actually. They fit really nice, and I think they look better than the old stick that hangs down your ears. Good job, Apple. So it will be a sound test after this. Let me just pull this one out and pop the other one in. So this is the other one. So you sort of stick it in your ear and it kind of seals a lot better. Yeah, it feels quite nice actually, seals really nice. Nice. So I'll do a bit of a sound check in a sec and see how they sound. I'm a bit of an audiophile, so I've had a lot of high-end, what do they call them? In-ear monitors is the audiophile term for earphones. So been through a lot of the Shure selections, so 535, currently got 846, which are really, really nice, really good set of in-ear monitors. I think when I bought them, they're around £950. But they are the best I've ever experienced of every IEM I've purchased. But the convenience of Apple AirPods is just brilliant. You can't beat them. They're constantly charged, completely wireless, and you just pop them back in the case for a quick charge. You can't beat the convenience, especially when you're commuting and you just don't want any wires dangling around. It's really good. So I'll test out sound and let you know if they sound okay or not. Cheers. Hi guys, I'm back. After reviewing these bad boys, and I must admit, they're pretty good. The sound quality is really crisp. The lows, they're quite low. You don't get, I only tried a few tracks, but you don't get that real strong punch, which you get with some songs. I found that it's got the real low ends well. It almost feels like there's a big bass speaker in there. But they're nice, a massive improvement on the standard AirPods. Huge improvement actually. So yeah, they're pretty good. I'd definitely recommend getting these over the standard AirPods. And they fit snug and they sound really good. So it's all good. Enjoy them if you buy any. Last thing, I'm going to do more reviews with my channel Geek Freak on tech, lots of tech, different tech, big tech freak. I have a Tesla Model X parked outside. I need to do a proper UK owner's review on that, because anybody who's interested in Tesla, as soon as you go on YouTube, there's very few stuff for people who actually have them in the UK. It's mainly US and other countries. And actually being an owner, it's a bit different here in the UK because we're so damn boring, and we like to be overly legislated. So anyway, subscribe to this channel if you're interested in tech, and you want to learn more about stuff, or certainly get my opinion on new tech. I typically buy it. People tell me off about it, but I buy it when it comes out. So subscribe, watch, and you'll see more. And I'll get a better mic in future channels.